Welcome to the Fantasy Farmers Podcast. It's the Week 10 review. Taff is here. I'm here, Cahill, and we're getting into it.
We are.
So, you're going to have a shot straight away?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything about this.
That's okay. No? How's your week? I'll let you talk because...
Yeah, I'm the winner.
Yeah, you are the winner.
I'm the winner. Yeah, hey, good. And I didn't have to wait till Tuesday.
Yeah, the Fantasy Farmers Podcast rivalry.
Yeah.
Gets off to a Taff 1, Cahill 0.
Yep, almost definitely locked in for playoffs with that win.
Oh, yeah.
I just need one more, and I'm like 100% guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think if I win this week as well, I might even lock up a top 2 spot. So, apologies for...
I scored the fourth highest.
Fourth highest. I got the second highest.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you outdid me. Still by 20 points, so... I had a look at my bench. There was nothing on there that would have got me over the line, so...
There is nothing worse than realising, if I set up a better lineup, I would have won.
But how about the number one team in our league dropping 200 with Chase on bye?
He did too. I didn't even consider that.
I worked it out when I was having a look. Unreal.
I didn't even consider that, and that was with Jefferson scoring 7.
Yeah, so you can imagine what his team looks like.
And that's Joe Burrow. He's coming back soon.
He doesn't have Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but he will be coming back to that.
For Chase,
that thumbs Chase up big time.
Oh, to be honest, I reckon
he'll be back for playoffs.
He'll have better efficiency for Chase, but the volume he's getting with Flacco, I think a little bit more of it goes to Higgins when Burrow's back. So I think Chase doesn't impact too much, but Higgins, I think, will be more consistent when Burrow's back.
I think they're both going to be a lot better.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they'll both be awesome.
So we're going to do a draft later today, so that might reflect in your draft.
Not as much as you'd think.
Okay, let's not give it away then.
Actually, yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, what are your takeaways for the week? Actually, no, I'm gonna start because it's the week of the Treveyon. He's finally come out as one of the bigger truthers out there. I knew this day would come.
Until Ramondre Stevenson comes back next week.
In saying that though, I do think when Stevenson comes back, he will have the goal line role, and I think short yardage. But if it's anything less than a 60-40 split, I'd be pretty upset. But I think 60-40 is reasonable. But unfortunately, Stevenson might get the touchdowns, which could be painful.
To be fair, Vrabel's been pretty true to his word. He was spot on with Stevenson. He kept saying the fumbles weren't going to affect his play time, but he did come out in the last couple of days saying that Henderson's going to get a bigger workload.
Did he?
Yep. So he has been.
Is that before the game or after the game?
It was after.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so he has sort of been very true to his word. Yeah. So I can see Henderson getting a bigger workload.
Yeah, I hope so because
he definitely.
Although he's got looks like he's a little bit banged up. I think it's a quad issue. Hopefully, it's nothing. The other guy that they got from part-time worker at Macca's, he got injured. That's why Hendo took over for the rest of the game there. And Steve-O's actually got turf toe. Which is the same as what Burrow is out for.
Oh.
So I'm a bit unsure of the timeline there. But I'm thinking if he's not back this week, he might be back the following week. So hopefully one more good week of him, and then we'll see what it looks like with Steve-O. Getting straight into it. Yeah. We've already had this one, so we may as well.
Had this one.
Better beer. Welcome back.
Delicious. 4.2%.
It's just a good beer.
We're going to give the viewers the viewer.
The viewer.
the statistics. 1.1 standard drinks. The 4.2%. 81 calories.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Low carb beer.
Mm.
It's 0 carbs, yeah. But speaking of viewership, I asked someone I thought would be a viewer, Blundy, and he said he specifically doesn't watch it because he doesn't want to have our opinions ruin his perception.
That's funny. That's weird.
I said, or you could use them against us.
Yeah, this was strange.
And go get players you like that we don't.
Yeah. So or you could just use some.
If you don't send me a message, Blussy.
Blussy.
If you don't
send us your Blussy.
If you don't send me a message, Blundy, oh no, you haven't watched this.
Send photo of Blussy.
Send Bobs. All right. Should we get in? Okay. So first takeaway, yes. Henderson, I think he's good, but don't expect this every week. But best case scenario, I think he can average 15 points the rest of the year. Worst case, it might be back down to like 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely holding. I mentioned selling him last week, but I didn't sell him.
I think Patriots have a pretty good
They've got
schedule coming up as well.
them and Cleveland probably have the two best. That's why
Saints have a good one as well.
Saints, yes. I was interested in Kamara.
I did see that notification. I thought it was a mistake. I was like, why are you interested in Kamara?
I
And then I
want to
realized.
see one more bad game, and then maybe on the bye, I would have just sent you a bench player. You might have been done with him by then.
And then he had a good game.
Yeah, so probably can't afford him anymore.
Nope.
Yeah. What's your first takeaway?
My first and only takeaway, it is time to start preparing for the playoff schedule. Doesn't matter if you're in the bottom bracket or the top bracket, or if you're still sort of in the mix, don't know which one you're going to be in. I think you're going to start preparing for the playoff schedule. You don't want to be left with your pants down, sort of going for the toilet bowl or going for a championship. With fantasy, you don't want to be caught with your pants down.
Correct, yes.
Thank you for allowing me to clarify that. Yeah, I think, you got to start looking at those playoff schedules, start picking up some defenses that you like. I've picked up the Buccaneers. They've got 2 rough games this week and next week, and then after that, the schedule looks awesome.
Yep.
So just things like that now. Start stashing your handcuffs. Go and grab your Brian Robinsons, your Isaiah Davises, your just anyone that Tyler Algiers. He's probably rostered. Any sort of handcuffs, go and grab them right now, because there's no point having players on your bench for a bit of depth. You just try and lock in, I guess.
Yep, no, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, outside of that, everything's pretty stock standard.
Yeah. And in similar fashion to that, one player I'm very high on is Derrick Henry, because of that very reason. First week of the playoffs, he plays Cincinnati, which is the worst defense against running backs in the league.
Yep.
And he actually plays them 2 weeks before that as well.
Yeah, that'll give you a good indication of how it's going to go.
Yeah, so the way I see it is, hopefully with his schedule, he gets me to our playoff berth. But worst case scenario, if he doesn't and I end up in the toilet bowl, he should be the reason I win the first week and don't have to advance further.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You either want to win or you don't want to lose.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
yeah. So, and my only other takeaway is pretty similar to you. Garrett Wilson, looks like he's out potentially another 3 to 4 weeks. He's injured that knee.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are borderline playoffs, you've just got to sell him for anything. I would probably sell him as low as around the Ted McMillan range.
I could see him getting benched for the rest of the season.
Yeah, there's a good chance that'll happen too. So, if you can, try and get rid of him for any production that can go into your lineup.
I agree, 100%.
But maybe if you're a playoff team, you could send that bench piece and just stash him on your bench. Potentially he comes back, helps you in the last couple of weeks, or if not, then you've given up someone that was on your bench anyway.
Yeah, I think
it could be a win-win for both
regardless
teams.
If you've got him, try and trade him away, because I genuinely think like the Jets maybe will have 2 wins this year.
So currently it's a playoff.
Why are they going to rush him back?
It's a playoff team that has him in our league.
Yeah,
but he's borderline playoff. Like I've scored more points than him, but he's higher than me.
Yep.
So if I was him, I'd be trying to get rid of him. But
definitely.
Yeah.
I think Garrett Wilson, got to get rid of him. Even Breece Hall. I've got Breece now, but he's a little bit. I'm a little bit worried about Breece, because I think with Garrett Wilson sort of going out, the touchdown potential just decreases. I just see they've lost a big playmaker. They're going to struggle a bit more to get the ball down the field.
Yeah. Well, he becomes their wide receiver 1 though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. But then it sort of depends on is Justin Fields going to be able to get the ball down the field?
Well, I think he had another game of negative net yards.
He did.
I'm not sure if it's happened twice in the season before.
The only pass that he had for positive, like big yardage, was the one to Breece Hall for 42 yards.
Yeah, and that was all Breece.
Yeah. Outside of that, he had nothing.
Yeah.
So that's the thing there. Justin Fields, if he's the quarterback there, even if Garrett Wilson does come back, is there going to be much production? I've picked up Mason Taylor because of the Garrett Wilson injury.
I nearly thought about doing the same. Yeah.
But again, it's how many yards is he going to get if they're sort of playing from
the way that as long as Tyrod Taylor's healthy, I think they'll go with him.
Yeah. Yep.
At this stage, it doesn't really matter.
yeah, Mason Taylor should see sort of an increase in receptions there.
I think what you should be happy with Brees, though, is because he doesn't have the contract with them next year and probably won't re-sign. They won't bench him unless he forces a hand, but I think he'll go out there week on week and try and do as best as he can.
Yep.
So he can earn a better contract wherever he goes.
Yeah, I agree.
So actually, for me, I would say is if he has a couple of down weeks, I would in Dynasty, he's a good buy for me because he will end up at a better team for sure for next season. Potentially it's a Patriots, and then he's probably a top 5 RB in Dynasty again.
Yeah.
If he ends up not Patriots, sorry, Chiefs. If they go back in for him,
yeah,
I did unreal
see
pairing.
the Chiefs were in. I think it was the Buccaneers were in. There was a few teams that were in trying to get him, but no one wanted to pay up, just given his contract
Sounds
status.
like Chiefs send a 4th rounder, but they wanted a 3rd, which doesn't make sense because they're going to lose him for nothing now.
Yeah,
you'd just take the 4th and run. I would have thought, but
you'd think so, but
not the Jets.
Yeah, they'll just trade Keenan Williams and Sauce Gardner instead.
Yeah, they got good compensation for them, I think. But
unreal
okay, we can get into some quick buys. I only got a couple.
Yep.
Okay, into the buy. So the first one I have is Kamara, but he just had the good week, so maybe a bit harder to buy him now. But if your league mate thinks it was a fluke, like Taff said, Saints have a great rest of season schedule, so he could be a good flex play come the playoffs. Other running back I like is Judkins. It's actually quite funny because I just sold him in our league, but only because I got St. Brown back in return with a 2-for-1 deal. So I think the deal was too good to pass up. But yeah, Judkins' rest of season schedule looks great for a running back. As long as they can get close and stay within the other team, he should get unreal volume to close out the season. And my last one, bit of a smoky, Jacoby Myers. I think he'll be the wide receiver 1 potentially there for the rest of the year. With Thomas out, obviously Hunter's out for the rest of the year now. Thomas, we don't know when he's coming back. I think Myers will just be that safe floor for Trevor Lawrence to target.
Yep.
They're looking like a playoff team. So.
Oh yeah, I think they're definitely a playoff team. I think they've been a playoff team ever since that the win over the Chiefs. That's what really turned me around.
Yeah, I love that game too. That rushing touchdown at the end.
Yeah, that was very good. My only buys, I'd be going and grabbing the Bengals players. Any of them. If Joe Burrow's on waivers, go and grab him. But even you could probably just send a trade off for Burrow, see what happens. T. Higgins, I'd be trying to grab him. Chase Brown, I'd be trying to grab him. Doubt you're going to be able to get Jamar Chase. But just with Joe Burrow coming back, that offense takes a massive boost.
Yeah.
And from what Joe Burrow was saying, they're still trying to chase playoffs. So
okay, I saw there was a press conference. Yeah, I haven't I haven't listened into it yet.
Yeah, he was pretty much saying they need to win the division.
They need to.
Yep.
Well, it's pretty wide open, really.
It is very wide open. I can't really tell you who's like it's hard to sort of predict at this stage, like who's the best team.
Yeah.
And initial thoughts, I'd probably say Eagles.
It's just the default answer, isn't it?
That's the default answer, but at the same time, I can see them losing.
I really like Seattle. What they just did to my Cardinals, borderline illegal.
As a violation.
Yeah.
That was bad.
They just look very, very efficient.
Yeah, very good, solid defense, complementary football, as they say.
I think the Vikings would be absolutely spewing. They let go of Darnold.
Oh yeah,
it looks like a terrible call.
Look at that quarterback room compared to what it was.
Yeah,
Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones to Carson Wentz, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah,
yikes.
Yeah, even Daniel Jones. Yeah, I forgot about
that. Daniel Jones. So yeah, it's hard to predict. Green Bay initially were like red hot favorites, and then they've had some down games.
Yeah, their offense just can't get it going.
Yep.
And Kraft out obviously hurts that.
Massive.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of teams where it's like you think they're going well for a period of time, and then all of a sudden they lose to the Browns or the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So it throws everything out of whack.
Tell you what, if Browns could get a competent quarterback, they'd be in the hunt too, I reckon.
Deshaun Watson. He's coming back soon. I'm not saying he's competent, but
I did say competent quarterback. But
yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he can do. Like his 21-day window's opening soon to come off IR.
Okay.
Do they start Deshaun Watson for the rest of the season?
Well, I think Gabriel he's not getting it done. They just lost to the Jets. Obviously, the special teams 2 touchdowns didn't help.
Yeah.
They couldn't get anything going on offense against one of the worst defenses. I think you got to give Sanders a go, or you got to go back to Watson and see if he's got anything in the tank.
My prediction is they go back to Watson. They let him play out the rest of the season, get his trade value up a little bit, and then try to move him on. That's what I'm thinking will happen.
You can't. I think he's a free agent after this year anyway.
But I think he'll go as a backup quarterback somewhere.
Yeah, they won't get anything for him though.
Is he a free agent this year?
I think so.
Otherwise, I thought he was.
They would still have his massive contract, and no one's picking him up with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I could just see them just running him out and see what happens. See what they've got in him still.
Yeah, I think
so.
And
then worst or best case scenario.
It's definitely what I'd be doing. I'd get a couple of games into Sanders and hopefully a couple into Watson to end the year.
Yeah.
Just to see something.
Best case, they've got the glory days out of Deshaun Watson. Worst case, they've got a useless asset that they haven't really used anyway for the last couple of years.
No.
So it's really there's no sort of downside there.
Yep. Agree. All right, I've got a couple of sells if you're done with the buys.
I'm done with the buys.
Beautiful. Yep, and for the sell, so to time with that Jacoby Myers, I think Parker Washington, flash in the pan. Sell him if you can. I actually sold him before the big breakout game. But I would be getting rid of him. And then Genty and London, 2 higher assets that I would try and right shift to something else, just because they got rough schedules to end the year, in my opinion. Especially Genty, it's very tough. I think it's potentially it's top 3 for hardest for running backs, up there with James Cook. Actually, is another one. But yeah, London rough schedule to end the year, so I would be looking to sell them too if you can. Anything for you?
Nah, nothing really. I think at this stage, you're probably going to struggle to sell a few players now. I think everyone's sort of worked out everyone's value.
Yeah, that's true.
Most people are probably pretty happy with where they're sitting. Obviously, if you can sell for a bit of value, then go for it. If you're not liking some teams' playoff schedules, sell. But yeah, it's a bit hard to sort of sell at this stage.
Maybe one more piece of advice I would say is now, earlier we had all the injuries, so maybe it was good to keep the depth. If you can start to consolidate and get all the value into your lineup and just keep the bench for high upside handcuffs, like you said, I think that's the way to go now. Only a couple of weeks before playoffs, you need all your value in your lineup so you can make that push and then have the best team possible in playoffs if you make it.
Yep.
Yeah, but otherwise, I've got a quick waivers as well. Higgins, the guy from Texans, looks like he's getting more snap share, and Theo Johnson, especially with potentially Russell Wilson this week. The Giants, I think, could have good target volume.
Yep. This one was actually a big one for waivers, I thought. So we got a couple of teams on bye. I am not a fan of waivers priority pick with a ladder because that's shafted me big time instead of fab.
You would never get anyone good.
I didn't. I put in I think 5 waiver claims and I got like the least of the one I did not want.
Yeah.
I already dropped him. So it was Njoku that I picked up.
Oh, yeah.
I've already dropped him for Mason Taylor.
Yeah.
But you got your Kareem Hunts.
It needs to be fab dollars.
Yeah, it needs to be. Or even I was even thinking, I think if you're not going to do fab, you need to have some priority for teams that lose a player to a top player to a season-long injury. So I think if the team, whoever has Malik Neighbors, I think they should have got priority pick when he goes down. Because that team was a top team and they've lost their star player and they've had to sell to go replace him and they've only gotten worse. So I think it sort of rewards being crap.
It does reward being crap.
Yeah.
Why I don't like it.
Yeah, and then these top teams, if they do lose a good player, well, then they're screwed. Yeah. They don't have any waiver priority. But that's another subject.
I'll jump on top of this because there's actually the 7th place team that just missed playoffs in our league last year. They won the toilet bowl. And it was because there was a couple of good guys that came up on waivers and the real bottom crap teams picked them up, started them, and then got out of the toilet bowl, and the team that didn't have the priority to get there. That's why it has to be Fab, I think.
Yeah.
It just gives more management back to the GMs.
Yeah, and I think if it's not Fab, give priority to teams that have lost a star player.
That'd be very hard to manage, though. I think.
Not really. Like obviously, like not like just a random player off the bench, but more like your Malik Neighbours, your Tyreek Hills, players that you know will have a big impact, especially if they're first or second on the ladder at the time. They should have some sort of priority instead of going last.
I don't mind it.
But yeah, I was just thinking about that today. It gave me the shits.
Yeah. Well, who'd you lose?
No, I was
just thinking about it.
Thinking about it because you look at the team that lost Malik Neighbours.
They also lost Tucker Craft.
And like I think they've got the worst team now because they've had to sell up just about everyone to put together a team,
a startable team. Yeah, I nearly had a deal in place with him actually.
I think he's got the worst team. I think he's going to go get the toilet bowl.
Yeah, well, I was going to do Jalen Warren and Shakir for Flowers and Benson.
Yep.
I'm not sure which side you like.
Flowers and Benson.
Yeah, so that's where I'm holding on to him at the moment.
Yeah.
But Jalen Warren's got a very nice schedule for the next few weeks. So that's why I wanted him.
There's a team that lost Jaden Daniels and Tyreek Hill as well. Both season-long injuries.
Yeah,
he's lost his second and third or fourth round pick.
Yeah.
To season-long injuries.
That's probably the worst team actually.
Yeah. So it's things like that where I think there should be some sort of compensation.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
That's just
put it on the wish list.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Waivers.
Yeah.
So your Kareem Hunt, I think he was my top waiver priority.
I picked it. I got him.
I know.
Yeah. So happy with that.
So with Isaiah Pacheco already looking like he's going to be missing time. Talking about he needs time for that knee to heal. Straight away, I thought
if he's confirmed out, I will be selling Kareem Hunt.
Straight away, I thought Kareem Hunt's going to be a playoff hero. I think I could see Pacheco getting rested for longer, just as a precautionary, because they've got Kareem Hunt and Rashad Smith.
Good point.
He's a player that's already missed most of last season.
Yeah.
So I could see them being cautious with him. Keep him for
maybe
playoffs.
I won't sell him then.
I could see him being a playoff hero. That's why I was like, I need to go grab him.
Hero.
Kareem Hunt, really like him. Brenton Strange, I really like him. I think he's going to be the inside slot receiver. I think he's going to take Parker Washington's role.
Yep.
Completely. And who else was there? There was trying to think off the top of my head. They were pretty much my top two. Didn't get him. I put in for David Njoku. I got him and I dropped him. For Mason Taylor, I was surprised Mason Taylor got dropped. He was, especially with Garrett Wilson getting injured.
Probably a nothing.
I don't know. So with Mason Taylor, Garrett Wilson got injured, and I thought, okay, he's going to be grouse, but he's already on a team, so there's no point even looking at him. And then he gets dropped. So
straight into him.
He's the number one receiver. You can look at AD Mitchell, but he's only just arrived there. He's not going to be sort of in sync. He'll probably get some sort of bump, but I don't think it's going to be much.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Brees Hall.
Yeah,
I think it helps him.
Brees Hall and Mason Taylor, I think they'll benefit the most. Yeah. And then Josh Downs, if he's not rostered, go and grab him.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, not Josh Downs. Sorry, he can be dropped. Alec Pierce.
I still think Downs can be in a roster, but I think Alex Pierce, if he's out there,
Alex
definitely.
Pierce can be drafted. Sorry. Yeah, Alex Pierce, go and grab him.
Draft him.
Josh Downs, I think he can be dropped at this point.
Speaking of drafting him, is it time to get into the draft? So what we've got is it's sort of a rest of season draft. So if we're doing the draft right now for the rest of the fantasy football season, probably taking away buys, I'll take them out of it. Where would we take players now? So how do we decide who goes first?
We could just do a sleeper thing.
I think it's easier just to talk it. Or you want to do a sleeper thing?
We'll do a sleeper thing.
All right. What am I meant to?
A proper draft.
Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Pretty cool.
Do that. All right. We're not going to do the sleeper. We'll just discuss.
A coin flip to decide who goes first.
Oh, Kale, you're going first.
Yeah, we didn't even pick.
Yeah, we didn't even pick.
All right, I'll go first. So my man is the guy that just nearly raised the bat and scored 50. Is JT would be my first overall player.
JT. Yep, nice. I would go Jason.
I like it. A little bit early, but yeah, he's
a little bit early.
He's in my top 5.
He's wide receiver 1. A little bit early.
Yeah, is he the wide receiver 1 overall?
He's the wide receiver 1 overall.
Okay, well, Puka's been injured, so
exactly. That's the only reason, but he's the wide receiver 1.
All right, so that means you're up next to go again.
You know what I've done diddly realised?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Rashee Rice in my top 10.
You'll need to fix that.
I do need to fix that. All right, proceed with number 3.
Yeah, it's snake draft, so it's you.
Good. That's exactly what I was thinking. Puka would be number 3 for me.
I like that. I also have him at number 3, but that opens the door for me to pick CMC at number 4, who is actually my number 2 player. So I think he's got an unreal schedule the rest of the year, and he's matchup proof anyway. And then my number 5 pick, once we just get that sorted here, will be Jamar Chase. The Burrow news coming back. He's my wide receiver 2 the rest of the year.
I had him as 8, but this was written before the Burrow news. So
yeah. This was written before the Burrow news too, but to be honest, it doesn't change it for me. He would still be there.
Well, at 5, 6.
6 for you. Yep.
I had Devon HN.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I had him above a lovely Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I had him at 8, so close. Who is next for you?
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, makes sense.
He's just coming off 3 touchdown game.
True. But he was 5 points before that. It's very inconsistent. So I've got him at 12 in mine.
12?
Yeah.
Golly gosh.
Okay, I'm very happy with that because that opens the door for me to have a very good combo at. What are we at now?
I have no idea.
I think we're 8 and 9 pick, and I'm going to just do it back to back. It's lamb and rice for me.
Are you ordering dinner?
That's a good one, actually. Yeah, I think Lamb. He's my wide receiver 4, and Rice is my wide receiver 5.
I think I might actually like Rice over Lamb now.
Yeah, interchangeable for me. So I really like him. So if the owner in your league maybe isn't valuing Rice that high, potentially you can.
They're a madman, and they've got no idea.
Yeah, they're a madman. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. The next player up.
We're up to pick 10 now.
Something like that.
Yep.
I would go Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yep, that's my next pick too.
Yeah, coming off a pretty lackluster game, but I think he's going to bounce back, especially if Dan Campbell's sort of running that offense like he did in the last game. Like, he got 3 touchdowns to Gibbs. Monty and Gibbs looked like they were splitting carries. Just Gibbs was a lot more efficient.
Yep.
I think that whole offense is going to look pretty good if Campbell sort of runs the show.
Yep, agree.
So yeah, I'm really liking Amon-Ra. I think he's a top 10 wide receiver rest of the season, if not top 5.
Yeah, I agree. That's why when the offer came through, I did not want to get rid of Judkins.
I couldn't believe it.
Judkins and Tet for St. Brown.
You traded
unreal deal.
You traded a wide receiver, a borderline wide receiver 3,
and running back.
A wide receiver 2, and an RB 2 for the wide receiver 3. Yeah. The wide receiver 3.
Great.
You got a player averaging 20 points for 2 players averaging 11.
Yeah. In saying that, his last 4 to 5 weeks, he has averaged maybe 16. It was the first 4 weeks where he went nuts.
16.
Yeah, but the first 4 weeks was when he went nuts. But his schedule rest of the year is actually really good, which is a reason why I picked up Jameson Williams as well. So now I have
Amon-Ra and Jameson.
Yeah, so I am trying to
look like that.
Yeah, I am trying to move Jameson.
Yeah,
but no one wants him. So
I'll take. What are you offering?
I'm ideally just looking for
give you Devon Neal.
Who?
Devon Neal.
Oh,
he ran for 2,000 yards in college.
Not college anymore.
Yeah, but he did.
He was probably there for 10 years.
Nah, I don't know. I don't even know if he ran for 2,000 yards in all honesty.
He made it up. And your next pick?
Josh Jacobs.
Yoshi?
Yeah, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, I like that.
Just the definition of consistency with touchdowns. Every single week he has one. If you're going to throw money on anything, it's Josh Jacobs to get a touchdown.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, the team that has him is looking bloody scary in our league now. Josh Jacobs, Jameer Gibbs, Joe Burrow coming back, Lad McConkey, the wide receiver 3 over the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, and he's got
Jacoby Myers.
Warren as well.
And he's got Tyler Warren.
Yeah,
his team is
pretty
looking
good.
diabolical.
Yeah, I've scored more points than him.
But he's got the wins where he needed them, and his team's only gotten better.
He has not made a trade all year.
And after seeing that, I'm thinking to myself, I shouldn't be making trades.
Yeah.
Every single trade I think I've made, I've thought to myself, that was a mistake afterwards.
Yeah, I've done similar too, actually.
Like, I've traded away Jamar Chase. I've traded away Ted McMillan.
Well, McMillan's a good one, I think. But you got AJ Brown, not a good one.
I've traded away T. Higgins.
Yep.
There's a lot of trades I've made that were not good. The only one that I made was for T. Higgins, and that was Michael Carter.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the only good one.
That's a really good one.
I've traded away Drake May, currently QB1.
Is he?
Yep.
He's had 2 bad weeks since you traded him to me.
He's the QB1.
Wow.
He hasn't had his bye yet.
His schedule is really good rest of the year too.
He hasn't had a bye. That's still to come, so that will affect it.
That'll be why, yeah.
But he is currently the QB1. And I traded him away.
Thank you.
So, after seeing this team not make any trades and look absolutely stellar, it's nearly convinced me not to make trades. True. Go with who you drafted, because
not only has he not made trades, he hasn't changed his lineup. He's only changed his quarterback because he's had to, because he was out injured. The rest of it has not moved apart from buys.
Yeah, he needs to stop starting DJ Moore.
Well, the problem is he doesn't have anything on the bench.
Alec Pierce.
He's not even on his bench.
He's on his bench now.
Fuck, that's unreal.
Yeah, he's got Alec Pierce.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. His team is unreal. Yeah. It's annoying.
It's annoying.
And I know he won't hear this, so it's good.
Yeah, well, I might get him to watch it now.
No, don't. Because then his head will expand.
It'll explode.
It will.
Yeah. So I think we're up to pick 12 now. So to round out the first round, I will take Bijan. He's gone to milk. He has, but it's got to change. The role he has in the passing game, not the last 2 weeks, but the rest of the season before that, it has to return.
Tyler Algier with the touchdowns.
Yeah, I think
Tyler Algier has more touchdowns than Bijan this year.
Yeah,
this season.
I think, yeah,
disgusting.
I think it has to change. It will.
It won't. It's never going to change.
So he's actually my number 10 overall, but I'll take him at 12. And number 13, Igbuka. I really like him rest of the year with no one else in that offense.
I actually had him at 13 as well.
I nearly made a similar trade that I made for St. Brown for Igbuka, but we couldn't quite agree on the next pieces.
Yeah. All right. Running back that I actually had ranked above Bijan.
Okay.
I think he's this year's Bucky Irving. Rico Dowdle.
Oof. I mean, I've got him in my top 24, but I think lower.
I think he's a top 12 running back. Yeah.
You're picking him at a top 12 player.
Yep. I'm happy with that.
Is he a top 12 running back or top 12 player?
Top 12 both.
He's a top 6 running back then.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got him about running back 10.
You look at his stats. I think he is actually top 6 at the minute for points, and he's only just started taking over that starting role.
Yeah.
He has been phenomenal. That whole offense is running through him at the minute.
Yeah, I've also tried to trade for him.
Yeah, so I think he is this year's best waiver wire pickup by a mile.
Yep.
No one's come close.
Yeah. And it's strange because normally the waiver wire pick it's a first or second year player, whereas he's been in the league for a few years now.
Yeah. In hindsight, everything sort of pointed towards it. You know, he previously had a starting role on a bad offense, and he just got moved to to be a backup, but then he's just taken over.
Yeah, he just looks good. Chuba got injured, and
he's shown that he is a starter. Yeah. So Rico Dowdle, I think you might be able to buy him a bit cheaper because people have that mindset of he was a waiver wire pickup.
Maybe this is a good one to talk on for a bit. So who would you send away for
Rico? That's the question while we're recording.
Very true.
Yeah. Who would I send away for Rico Dowdle? I would send away AJ Brown.
Yep.
I would send away.
He would probably do that deal with you, I reckon. Maybe he's looking for a wide receiver. As far as I'm aware, he was very keen on St. Brown. I can show you actually. He sent me a trade offer today. It was St. Brown and Derrick Henry for Bijan and
I wouldn't do it.
Etienne.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, well, I said no.
Yeah, no.
Because I like Henry's schedule and St. Brown's schedule. But yeah, he's willing to get rid of Bijan.
Bijan sucks though.
Yeah, but I think he would give up Rico for a decent wide receiver.
Interesting.
So I'm thinking maybe I might offer him Flowers to see what he says.
AJ Brown, I'd happily give him away
Yeah,
for.
I'd give up Flowers.
Yeah, Flowers. Yeah, definitely.
Well,
if you can get him for Flowers,
I'd give up. Well, actually, looking at my list, I'd give up Nico. I'd give up Genty, Pickens, Ladd, Bowers, and McBride as well.
Yep, me too. Yeah, there's a lot of players I'd give up, especially with that running back premium.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I haven't got any tight end or quarterbacks in my first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I've got one quarterback right at the end. That's Josh Allen.
Okay.
Yeah, he's number 1 points per game. Actually, no, I think he's number 2 behind Patrick Mahomes, surprisingly.
Yeah, there's a big surprise.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my next. So
that's Rico. Pick. So you think you've got one more?
Yes, I have no idea what number we're up to. We'll just pretend we know.
I'm gonna say 14, 15. 15.
This is good listening, isn't it?
Yep, 15. Yep. Pick 15. So pick the third pick in the second
person
round.
driving to work. He's loving this. He definitely hasn't turned it off or skipped or anything.
Yeah. I think we'll do a recap at the end.
I don't even know.
we won't be able to do a recap.
Yeah, hopefully the person is writing it down as well.
Yeah.
All right. We got. You've said Drake London, haven't you?
No.
Haven't you?
No.
Oh. All right. Well, my next one is Drake London.
Okay. It's a bit higher than me, but
a little bit higher. I think he's going to have his boom weeks. I think you still try and trade him away if you've got him. Try and get someone a bit more consistent. If you can go to get a Rashee Rice, do it.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Definitely. Yep.
If you can, I'd almost be happy going and grabbing Jalen Waddle for him, to be honest.
Straight up?
Not straight up. You could probably get a little bit more on top. But if you can go and get Jalen Waddle and
a backup RB, a decent RB.
Yeah, something on the side.
Like a Jalen Warren.
Like a Jalen Warren, definitely.
I like him. He's got a good schedule.
Jalen Warren's good. Yeah, I've got him this high because we've seen what he can do when he does have those targets. Yeah, it's pretty good. But he does have a rough schedule coming up.
Yeah. So my next one, I'm going to change up my order a little bit. I'm going to go Barkley. This is now the 4th pick of the second round.
That was my one.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And it's only because his schedule is unreal, not because he's looked good this year, but they've got a really nice schedule, the Eagles. And my next one, I do have Cook there, but I'm going to change that because his schedule is no good. It'd actually be Javonte. Javonte Williams.
I've got him 2 more. I've got him 2 below. So okay. We're nearly spot on there.
Yeah.
I've actually got Bowers above him. But go on.
Okay, yeah. I really like him. Just should have the same role rest of the year. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. He's good offense.
Just consistent.
Yeah. Good offense. You know they're going to get touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's the only running back there. He's the only sort of
exactly, yeah.
If they're at the 1 yard line, you know exactly where it's going.
Yep, I agree. So now we're up to pick 17.
Exactly.
16. I don't know.
My thoughts exactly. My next one, Brock Bowers.
Well, so you got him at tight end 1?
I definitely have him as tight end 1.
Okay. For me, it's very close with him and McBride.
There's no world where I see Trey McBride dropping 40 on someone, but I can see Brock Bowers doing it again. He
scored high 20s this week.
I can't see him doing 40 though. Where Brock Bowers, I can see him doing it not consistently, but more than once. Where I think McBride, his ceiling is at 20, 25. I think Bowers, his ceiling is astronomically higher.
Yep.
So that's why I've got him as my tight end 1. Yep. You're sort of trying to chase that ceiling, and his ceiling is just a lot better. But his floor is a little bit more volatile.
Yeah.
Just given how shit that Raiders offense is.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, which is my problem this week. I went from 40 points to 3.
Yeah, I think that's just the Raiders' experience.
All I needed him to, if he had got around the 20 mark, it would have been much closer between me and you. But obviously, that's a big ask.
Yeah. No, it's not really. It's not really that big of an ask considering. Yeah, he had 3 targets, had 1 catch, 1 carry from negative yards.
Yeah.
But then the 1 catch he did have, I think he broke off for nearly 30 yards.
Yeah.
So it's it's not unrealistic for him to get 15 plus.
No,
It's just
there was a bit of my worry coming into it with trading Jacoby Myers. Does all the attention just go to Bowers now? That could be the problem.
He's the wide receiver one there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Michael Mayer is the wide receiver too.
Yeah. Or I mean, it's Michael Mayer or Tyler Lockett.
Yeah,
45-year-old Tyler Lockett, who's just got there.
Yeah, just arrived.
Yeah, so
they should be playing the kids. It's a bit strange.
Yeah, but they've all looked pretty bang average.
Bad, yeah.
All right, my next one, Chris Olave.
Whoa,
Chris Olave.
That's super high.
That is definitely not super. You know, he's a wide receiver 9 on the season.
He hasn't had his bye.
He's having it right now. And on top of that, he's had the second most targets in the NFL behind Chase.
Okay.
He's second behind Chase, and he just lost the second target on his team. So he's just going to have more targets. So I think the thing that was keeping him so high to start with was the targets.
Yep.
You had last week where it looked like Rashid Shaheed was going to get the bulk of the work through Tyler Shuck, and Rashid Shaheed's gone now. And then they've played, and somehow Chris Olave's done well, and Alvin Kamara's done well. So I think he's going to keep up that production. He's going to have around that 10 targets per game. I think he had 7 in this last one.
Yep.
Which is still very good. Yeah, I think on volume alone, it won't be efficiency. Well, he did have 100 yards plus. But I think just those targets alone, if he's going to get 7 targets, his floor is super, super safe, and he's going to stay at the top. He's going to stay a wide receiver 1, really. So that's why I've got him this
I would say after this bye week, he won't be in the top 12 anymore, based on points. But we'll see. Yeah. But I don't even have him on my honourable mentions list. So
yeah,
it's quite high. I guess I'll jump in next.
Go for it.
I'm going a little bit off cuff here. My next is going to be, barring the injury, Devontae Adams.
He's injured.
He looked like he did his back, I think maybe third quarter.
That seems like a pretty substantial.
It is, but they were up by a lot, so he wanted to go back in.
Just did his back.
Yeah, he wanted to go back in, but they
said, "No, your legs are not working."
They said, "Rest up, mate. We're winning."
Rest up. You can't feel your feet.
So I'm not sure of the exact number, but I think he might be leading the wide receivers for touchdowns in the league, and I don't see any reason why it would change. So he's an automatic touchdown each week. And my next one, I will now pick James Cook. Been unreal for most of the year. Tough schedule to end the year, but the Bills' offense just finds a way. So he should still get close to a touchdown each week. And I hope they start to use him in the passing game a little bit more, because he does have that skill set.
You know what's interesting?
Yes.
We both have not said Jefferson.
Yeah, he's on my list, but he's lower.
It's just he's on my list, but he is lower as well. But it's just interesting we both haven't said him.
Yeah.
I've just realised I've got a second tight end on my
list.
All right, and I also don't have both players you just named.
You don't have Cook or Adams?
I do not have Cook or Adams.
Well, based on your logic, they're both top 10 in their position.
Cook,
and they've both had their bye.
Cook's interesting. If the Bills lose, he has a bad game. If the Bills win, he has a very good game. He is completely dependent on the Bills having a good game.
I think he is the reason Bills have good games.
I don't know. It's this. I think it's just like a positive feedback loop where they just sort of feed each other, and if one of those links break,
if they struggle to get Cook going, they struggle as an offense.
Well, what other pieces do they have? Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman.
Exactly, it's not much. And Kincaid just went down for hammy.
And Kincaid, he was their top touchdown scorer, receiver.
Yeah, so I think,
I don't know. It's just you look at that offense.
The Bills win more often than they don't. So even with a tough schedule, I think he still should be a top 12 running back the rest of the year.
Yeah, I think I was mistaken in not having him in the list, but I think he's very, very, very dependent on the Bills having a good game. I have Allen above him.
Yep.
Every day of the week, actually, to be honest. But Kyren Williams, I've got him next.
Yep. He was on my list next too. Yep.
He's a little bit scary now that Blake Corum looks like he's sort of starting to split snaps. It's almost looking like they're 50-50. It's just Kyron Williams is a lot more efficient with it.
Well, yeah, I think Kyron Williams gets the
and he's on a good offense.
Gets the catches and the touchdown role.
Yeah.
Whereas Corum is sort of just giving him a bit of a break.
It was almost looking like they were splitting snaps completely. It looked like
Kyron gets the important snaps. That's what you want.
And I think he was just breaking off snaps for a lot longer runs, and I think he was just doing a lot better with his playing.
Which one? Kyron.
Yeah. But at the same time, I could see a world where late Corum starts eating into that work, and I think he is probably one of the better handcuffs to have at the minute.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I think if you've got Kyron Williams, you need to go and get Corum now if you can, potentially even trade for him. Just if you've got him just as a handcuff.
Yeah, that's one of our teams did in the league last year. They traded for handcuffs, and just before the bye ended.
Yeah,
I think it was a good call.
Yeah,
because CMC went down, and they got Jordan Mason.
Yeah,
but then he went down.
Yep.
Stiff, but the logic was there.
Yeah, it's definitely there. I've done the same thing. I've gone and grabbed Devin Neal for Alvin Kamara, and then I've got Brian Robinson for CMC.
Yeah,
I think
smart.
Yeah, no brainers.
Yep.
You know that they're 100% going to have that whole role if the starter goes down.
Yep. And your next one?
My next one, Jalen Waddle. I said very early days, whoever's going to be the wide receiver one for the Dolphins, I'm going to not like them. Whether that's Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. I thought it'd be because Hill got injured, not injured, traded.
Yep.
But here we are. Jalen Waddle.
Very good call.
Yeah. He's just good. He's solid.
He is good.
He's a wide receiver one. I think you can get any sort of wide receiver one on any team is good. But if you've got one that's, the team's playing from behind a fair bit, it's even better.
It is, yeah.
So, that's where you sort of, your Jalen Waddles, your CD Lambs, your Jamar Chases, that's where they really come into play.
Correct, yeah.
Because they're going to have volume. Chris Olave's.
Yeah, I don't mind it, actually. He's not on my honourable mentions, but he probably should have been, actually. Yeah.
He's my next one. That's
fine. Okay, so my next one will be the King, Derrick Henry. And mainly it's because of that schedule, not because he's looked good this year, although the last few weeks he's looked better. He's just been lacking the touchdown that he normally gets. But yeah, you can guarantee him week 12, 13, and 15. I'm banking on with versus the Jets, Bengals, and then the Bengals again. The worst run defense and probably the worst team in the NFL. So he should have a field day them games. And yeah, that's what you want rest of the year, trying to make a push for the playoffs. And week 15 is that first week of playoffs.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't really want to be the one that picks him, but I will. So now it's Jefferson for me. So this is, I'm not sure what we're up to, but I'm guessing it's like
I think we're about 20. I think we're close to 24.
Yeah, might be the 20th pick. 21st. So I'll pick Jefferson, but yeah, not liking what it's looking like with McCarthy.
I've got a feeling it's like 24 because you've had a couple that I don't have.
True. Yeah, you might be right. We might already be there.
Yeah, I think we're already there. But we'll keep going for a little bit.
Yeah, until we run out.
All right. My next one, Trey McBride.
Yep. On my mentions list.
Yeah, I think again, like I was sort of saying with Brock Bowers, I think he's tight end 2. He's very, very good. He's got the touchdown upside, especially now that Brissett is the starting QB.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just got a little bit lower ceiling than Bowers. That's why I've got him at tight end 2.
Yep.
But that is that. And then after that, I got Ashton Genty. Again, it's just another workhorse. I think regardless of the offense, if you got a workhorse role, you're going to score points.
Yep.
That's why I've got him in there.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't have him in my top 24, but I'll probably pass that now anyway. But he is on my honorable mentions. Definitely. But my next, I would say Rome Odunze. Should be the wide receiver 1, or he is the wide receiver 1. And DJ Moore's looking like he's going to miss a few weeks now. So
leave the burden time.
I also picked him up in the league, so
nice.
I've got both of them.
You've got the 2 Chicago receivers and the 2 Detroit receivers.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I got to fix that.
Do you want Caleb Williams back?
No. No, I don't.
Drake May?
No, I don't think I will. Yeah, he should be good rest of the year. I really like him.
I just realised you've got the 2 Chicago receivers, the running back, and you've got the 2 Detroit.
Running back?
Yeah, DeAndre Swift.
I traded him for Judkins.
Oh, nice.
And now Judkins has been traded for St. Brown. We moved quick.
Where are we?
At the prime.
Yeah. Well done.
No time for resting. And then my next pick, speaking of the man, even though I just sold him in our main league, Judkins. He's nice. My 24th player. And it's purely schedule. Obviously, he looks unreal. If he played for the Chiefs, he'd be a top 5 running back for me.
Didn't look unreal this week.
Game script. But that's the only problem with him. He's not often going to be in a positive game script for a running back. But if he was, my golly, would he be good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad he had a down week this week.
Yeah.
I was against him, so.
Yeah, I was thinking 2 touchdowns against the Jets, so I was disappointed.
Yeah. Oh, well. You win some and lose some.
Now,
you just lose a lot.
Hey. Now, speaking of losing, this next pick, I can't believe you're picking him.
Cortland Sutton.
He has been asked for a long time.
Definition of consistency. Definition.
Troy Franklin is the wide receiver 1.
Franklin?
Yeah, I don't know how to say.
I don't know who that is. That's Franklin.
Franklin.
Troy Franklin.
He is the wide receiver 1 there now.
No, he's not.
He is.
No,
most definitely. He's had more targets than him all year. By a fair distance, too.
All year?
Yeah. Have a look at the stats.
I'll have a look at the stats after.
He had more targets than him before this week.
Well, he's an honourable mention. Anyway, mention.
He's not on my mention list.
He's on mine. And then I've got Josh Allen as well.
Okay. Yeah,
the QB1 in my books.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
You have convinced me. I think it was a bad pick having Sutton here.
Yeah, I think he's terrible.
Yeah.
I nearly traded.
I don't think he's terrible.
I nearly traded for him a few weeks ago. Would have been a mistake.
Oof. I think I probably should have had Pittman over Sutton.
Yeah, Pittman should be on my mentions list actually, but he's not.
I think Pittman would have been a better option than Sutton.
And my next player, if we were still going, would be Nico. I haven't seen him yet.
There's a few first round busts, isn't there?
Yeah, I think he is definitely a bust, but I would still take him in the 3rd round.
Jeez, there has been a few first round busts.
And then, just to round out the rest of my list, it would be Pickens and Ladd. But yeah, you got Garrett, Bucky there, but I'm not sure about the injuries, so I would leave him.
Yeah,
leave him off.
Bucky's a bit hard. Like, when's he coming back?
Well, even if he does come back, how healthy is he going to be?
Yeah.
Like they've just put a statement out, I think yesterday, that there's still no timetable. So I was looking to make a trade for Rashad White. I was trying to get him included in that St. Brown deal.
Sean Tucker. I think he might be the play now. Yeah, no, I
picked him up.
I saw.
I was the only one too.
Yeah. I was looking before, actually.
I think the last 3 weeks, his yards per carry is over 5. He's looking efficient. He should get more of a role.
I think he will. I think last year he got more of a role than Rashad White. Yeah. He had those boom games for Sean Tucker, and I think that's going to happen now.
Yeah, I agree. That's the draft. I don't know how many picks it was in the end. Yeah, probably nearly 3 rounds worth.
We'll put a list on the screen of the picks
we absolutely
as we go.
Will not.
Yep, we'll do that for all of the viewers. I'm sure they really, really, really want to know. That we'll probably
the one viewer only listens, so I will not be putting a list on.
But how will they know what our list was?
I don't even know what the list was.
Yeah, well, you need to write it down. Someone will.
Yeah. Blundy, that's your job.
He's not here. I don't think Dale's here either. Dale left 10 minutes ago.
Someone should be here.
Hopefully.
The government.
Yeah, all the solicitors wanting to sue us for giving bad beer reviews.
Yeah. Probably
lost in business and whatnot.
Yeah. But anyway, that can wrap up week 10. Week 11, there should be another review, but we'll try and add something extra onto it because there's not much takeaways these days.
Nah, not at all.
It might be. We'll try and tie something into playoffs, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll catch us next week. Good luck for the rest of the season for playoff hunting.
Yeah. Actually, one thing. Go and grab some defenses. The ones I recommend.
Yes.
The Buccaneers and I'm a bit hesitant to say this. It hurts to say this. The Saints.
No, I would not.
They've got 2 home games in the playoffs. One of them is against the Panthers. I can't remember the other one, but it's a bloody good matchup.
Yeah, I wouldn't go.
Very hesitant to say it. But
the ones I've got is Pats and Cleveland. I'm rotating them for the next few weeks.
Yep.
But yeah, if you can, now's the time that your bench players, you even know if they're good or not. If it's like a wide receiver like Trey Tucker. Obviously he's got a 40-point weakness actually, so maybe not a good example, but realistically, apart from that one game,
go and trade him at a piece in your starting lineup for a better piece in your starting lineup.
I doubt anyone will do that, but if you can, great. If not, I'll just drop him and either pick up a handcuffed running back that could turn into a starter with an injury, or a startable defense. Because
you just got to get good.
Yeah, and do that too.
Yeah. You got to get lucky.
Yeah, I didn't get good this week.
I think luck. That's everything.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much planning you do. Just get lucky.
Well, or draft well as well. I drafted shit.
You did.
Yeah, I thought I drafted really well too.
Everyone always does.
Yeah. Oh
well. All right. And on that high note.
Yep. We'll talk to you next time.
See you next week.
See you, Daryl.